Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Arifa Khairunisa Ismatupa, and today I'm going to do presentation for midterm examination, what English is. So as we know, English is not just one single kind of language that native speaker use, but it has varieties which spread and use around the world. And today I'm going to represent English in South Africa. Next. So here's the country profile. We can see from the right side there are South Africa's map and South Africa's flag. So South Africa is located at southern tip of Africa continent, bordered by Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and Eswatini on the north side, and also surrounds the Lesotho. It has around 63 million population by the mid 2024, and South Africa recognized 11 official languages, and English functions is widely as a lingua franca or the second language. Other major languages include Zulu, Tosa, African, Sepedi, Swana, Soto, Thonga, Swazi, Venda, and Ndebele. Cultural highlight. South Africa, known as the Rainbow Nation for its mixed cultures like song, dance, tradition, and languages. Religion. The majority of South Africans is about 80% identify as Christian, including the Protestant, Catholic, and African independent churches. Other religions include Islam, Hinduism, Judaism, and traditional African beliefs. Next, historical country. English firstly arrived in South Africa through British colonization in the early 1800s. The British took control of the Cape Colony from the Dutch in 1806 and later sent groups of British settlers, known as the 1820s settlers, to build new communities. These settlers helped spread English as a language of administration, business, and education. During the colonial and apartheid periods, English and Afrikaans became the main official languages. English was used in government offices, law courts, and schools. After South Africa gained democracy in 1994, English remained one of the 11 official languages in the new constitution. It was kept because it is widely understood and considered as a neutral language that doesn't belong to one ethnic group. Next, English Circle. Bartsch B. Kachru in 1992 introduced the concept of uh, circles of English model, which are inner circle, outer circle, expanding circle. In Kachru's three circle of English, South Africa is classified in the outer circle because uh, outer circle were once colonized by British people, so they shaped the language of the country. English is used widely as a second or additional language rather than the native language of most citizens. However, it is used in important official and social domains, for example, in government, education, business, and media. South Africans developed their own variety called South African English, which includes unique accents and words influenced by Africans and African languages. Next, English in education. Role in schools and universities. Is the main teaching language from grade 4 and in universities. Although the country officially recognizes 11 languages, English is the main language of teaching and learning, especially in urban areas. Lectures, research papers, and textbooks are almost always in English, even though many students speak other languages at home. Medium of instruction. English is seen as a neutral and unifying language, allowing students from different ethnic and linguistic backgrounds to learn together. Exam and standards. All students in South Africa study English as a compulsory subject and are tested on it in national examinations, commonly known as matric. At the university level, institutions often require a minimum English proficiency score for admission. So, next, student attitudes. Students see English as a language of success because it can open doors to jobs, higher education, and global communication. But sometimes it can be hard for some students from rural areas. Next, political reason. English in government and law. English is the main language for parliament, law, and official papers. Most government meetings, laws, and official papers are written in English because it is understood by people from different languages. Diplomacy and international relations. English used to talk with another countries and global organizations. It helps South Africa join global groups like the UN, AU, and Commonwealth, and supports peace and cooperation. National versus global identity. For national, English helps unite people inside South Africa because it is a neutral language that connects many ethnic and language groups. While in global identity, English connects South Africans to the rest of the world and gives access to education, media, and jobs across countries. Next, economic reason. English in trade, jobs, and tourism. English is the main business language and gives better job chance. In jobs, English is often a requirement for employment, especially in cities and international companies. Tour guides, I mean, like, English also helps workers communicate with international tourists, for example, like in tour guides, hotel staff, or even travel companies. Role in technology and global company economy. English is also the main language of technology and the internet. For example, like in websites, in application, and many others. It also connects South African businesses with foreign investors and international markets, helping the country grow economically. For example, mining and finance, it is used for ports and trade deals. Tourism and hospitality used to talk with visitors, and in technology and education, it is used for research and global work. Last,
Oh my, what the heck?
last we have languages features. There are some features in South African English accents. In pronunciation or phonological features, they have non-rhotic R. The R at the end of the words is usually not pronounced. For example, like the word car pronounced ka, and the word father pronounced fada. Next, we have clear T sound. The T is pronounced sharply, not like the soft American D. For example, in the word water in America, pronounced water in South Africa. Another example is father, pronounced fada. Next, we come to the grammatical features. Use of must and can for politeness. For example, you must come visit, meaning you should come. And then omission of some prepositions or articles. For example, in a sentence, I'm going to town instead of the instead of to the town. They remove the articles the in a sentence. Next, we have double negatives, especially in formal speech. For example, I didn't do nothing. Didn't and nothing are both negatives. Next, vocabulary. Some local words are common like bra uh, in South Africa means barbecue. Robot means traffic light, and Baki means pickup truck. So I have an example of South African accent. English South Africa from famous singer Tyla. She speaks a modern Joburg accent. So let's hear a bit of her speech on Grammy Awards.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is crazy. Like, I never thought I'd say I won a Grammy at 22 years old. Guys, like, I'm, if you don't know me, my name is Tyler. I'm from South Africa. And last year, God decided to change my whole life. So thank you so much to God. Thank you to my team, my family. I know my mother's crying somewhere in here. Thank you to the Recording Academy for this category. It's so important. And I know I'm forgetting some things, but I want a Grammy. Thank you.
Okay, maybe that's all for my presentation. And here's the reference I use for the matrix and also the source for images.